What does good manufacturing practice mean for warehouse personnel? More specifically, what does it mean for a pharmaceutical warehouse environment? Let's go through the stages of the jobs in the warehouse to make sure that the correct, properly stored, finished goods are dispatched to the customer every time. Temperatures and humidity are managed and monitored in various locations in the warehouse to aid correct storage conditions of the goods. If necessary, specific materials may be stored in fridges or other controlled temperature areas. Goods also need to be protected from infestation by insects, rodents and birds. When we receive goods, we need to make sure the delivery is in its window. In other words, it's on time and we are expecting it.
Good afternoon.
Once the schedule is verified, the goods are unloaded and checked for damage, leakage and contamination. Because the goods are neatly stacked on pallets, this allows the warehouse personnel to accurately check that they correspond to the paperwork. The material code, batch number, job order number, description of goods, quantity and supplier must all be correct. Booking the goods in onto the computer system allows receipt labels to be produced to identify the goods and movement labels to indicate where the goods are going to be located. The importance of accurate data is paramount in ensuring no mix-ups occur. Samples, when required for testing, can be obtained in two ways. When suppliers are approved to take their own samples, a stratified sample is delivered with the incoming material. If not, a stratified sample must be taken by trained staff on receipt. Stratified means they are taken throughout the batch, which could be across several pallet loads. Testing of these samples confirms the right goods are present throughout the batch. Raw materials are sampled and tested according to laid down specifications. Specifications are also agreed with suppliers so they know what standards we need from them to make quality products. Only trained personnel may use the sampling booth, and they must wear the appropriate personal protective equipment and follow the sampling methods to ensure that the correct tools and containers are used. All samples are delivered to packaging material or raw material laboratories for testing. The high racker driver checks the goods against the transfer order before putting them away in a computer designated location. The driver needs to update the computer system on a regular basis to maintain current status of the stock. Although the goods have been received, they are not available for production until all testing is complete and they have been given a pass status by quality assurance on the computer. If the goods are rejected, then a computer transaction takes them out of stock so they cannot be ordered by production. Once production have placed orders onto the computer system, a transfer order requirement is printed in the warehouse. The transfer order is given to the stores person to pick the goods. The driver checks the transfer order against the labels on the goods before they go to the collation area. If there are any changes in the schedule, production notify the picking section. The goods for the order are collated, checked again against the paperwork, and a destination card is made out to avoid any mix-ups. The pallet is then stretch wrapped. This helps to reduce the risk of contamination and damage. Only the materials for one order are ever put on a pallet. The transfer order must now be confirmed on the computer system to update the stock within the warehouse. The goods are now ready to be delivered to production. If the order is rescheduled, cancelled or accessed to requirements, the goods are returned to the warehouse into a controlled returns area. The completed orders are returned to the warehouse for dispatch. Dispatch is the final part of the chain where goods are cased and dispatched to meet customer orders. Goods are picked according to the transfer order before they go to the casing area, where further checks are carried out to ensure that the right goods are available for casing and dispatch. The order is securely cased in accordance with customer specification to prevent transit damage. All details on the picking and packing documents are checked before the stock is down-dated on the computer system. The dispatch labels are printed and are checked by the stores person before being applied to the relevant case. Before loading, the dispatch vehicle is checked for odours, a safe floor, weatherproofing, cross-contamination, infestation, litter, dirt and dampness. The goods are checked against the manifest, and as they are loaded, the stores person ensures that they are securely wrapped in A1 condition and safely stacked to avoid transit damage. Although goods start their journey on lorries, they may well go by sea or by air anywhere in the world. We have dedicated road haulage firms and freight forwarders to ensure all our goods reach the market safely, in good condition and in a timely manner. Procedures are in place to cover all the activities we've seen and must be followed. If problems occur, internal problems notifications will be raised on the computer system and records kept. Warehouse staff have regular meetings with quality function personnel. Any problems are thoroughly investigated to ensure the root cause is found and action taken to prevent recurrence. Everyone in the warehouse is responsible for reporting any deviation from the standards that are set. Warehousing and distribution play a key role in ensuring quality products reach our customers. Remember, the warehouse is at the beginning and at the end of the GMP quality supply chain.